It's been said that every Disney movie exists inside the same universe, but that's not the craziest theory out there. Even though Moana is one of the newest Disney flicks, it still has its fair share of diehard fans who scrutinize every single frame. So grab your red string and pushpins and stay tuned as I count down the 10 craziest Moana fan theories right here on Listed. If you've seen the movie, you know that Moana goes on an ocean quest after the sea chooses her to do it. But many fans have a theory that the newest Disney princess is in fact the ocean personified. Her name even translates to ocean from the Togan language, so I think it is safe to say this is a pretty solid theory.
See the light as it shines on the sea, it's blinding, but no one knows how deep it goes.
Other fans think that it's not Moana who's the spirit of the ocean, but rather her sassy Grandma Tala. This one does have some proof though. Only Grandma knows where Maui is in prison, and she seems to always be around when Moana is near the water. Plus, let's not forget, she turns into a freakin Manta Ray when she dies.
If there's something you want to tell me, just tell me. Is there something you want to tell me?
Is there something you want to hear?
One of the crazier theories, however, is that Moana actually died as a baby. Stay with me here. Many people online believe that she died in the opening scene as a baby, and her people turned her into a goddess who protected the island. Okay, so I can't quite get behind this one, but maybe you can. On the subject of death, it seems more plausible that the demigod Maui was actually killed as a baby. Remember that his human parents threw him into the ocean, but if you've ever taken actual interest in mythology, you'd find that a demigod can only be made possible by having one human parent and one godparent. So it's safe to say Maui was resurrected to become a demigod.
They threw me into the sea, like I was nothing. Somehow, I was found by the gods. They gave me the hook.
There's also a crazy theory out there that Moana is in fact a demigod. When Moana meets Tamatoa, he picked her up and asked her where is she doing here, here being Lalatoa, basically the equivalent of the underworld. In Polynesian myth, mortals cannot go into the underworld, and yet Moana was, and as explained earlier, her name means ocean, and deities in Polynesian myth who have names meaning fire or wind, or you guessed it, gods.
What are you doing down here in the realm of the month? Just pick an eye, babe. I can't concentrate on what I'm saying.
Tons of fans are getting behind the wild theory that the heart of Te Fiti doesn't necessarily create life, but sustains it. Moments after Grandma Tala hands over the heart to Moana after keeping it safe for years, she falls ill and eventually dies. Moana also gets like no injuries throughout the whole movie. Yeah, I know it's Disney, but you're telling me nothing happened to her after bouncing off a cliff? Who didn't instantly fall in love with Pua the pig? While I'm still bummed he was barely in the movie, a crazy theory about him is that the animal is Chief Tua's friend reincarnated. The whole reason Moana is banned from going out onto the water is because Chief lost his friend. At the end of the film, Pua is so excited to go out on the water with Chief Tua after deciding to stay safe on land. A literal out there fan theory is that the movie represents space exploration. A Reddit user compares the village to Earth and all the villages surrounding it to other planets and galaxies, and Moana's need to explore is like ours to see what else is in the universe.
And it seems like it's calling out to me, so come find me and let me know what's beyond that line. Will I cross that line?
And the most craziest fan theory is that Moana and Wonder Woman are the same person. There are a ton of parallels between the two films, from living on a tropical island, having family members to inspire them, to overbearing parents and their similar journeys. One thing's for certain, both are pretty kick-butt ladies.
Never let your guard down. You expect the battle to be fair!
Until she is better than even you.
Now, I saved the best for last. Prepare to have your mind blown. Maui may actually be Moana's real father. Moana's mom's name is Sina, who in Polynesian folklore is a maiden that had an eel fall in love with her. If that sounds familiar, it's because Maui sings a song about it where he says he killed the eel. Guess who killed the eel in the original story? Yes, Sina's husband, aka Moana's real father. Mind blown.
I killed an eel, I buried its guts, sprouted a tree, now you got coconuts.
And now that we've counted down 10 of the craziest Moana fan theories, I want to know which one you think is the most legit and which one you think are way too far-fetched. I'm thinking that whole universe one. But leave your comment in the comment section below and let me know what you guys think. And make sure to subscribe. Then click right over here to watch 7 of the weirdest TV and movie fan theories. I'm your host, Jackie Idenisi. I'll see you guys next time.